All right. Welcome back, everybody. That was fun. The oil change that crashes my game means I have to end my. We'll just start on over. So I'm going to go reshare my link now that it changed. Yeah, since we got screwed there. Fun start. So now we'll actually get into the lobby. Now I'm going to open my new chat. Thanks to oil changes, they just take way too much up, apparently, for GT7 to figure it out. I don't know why it does that. If I do an oil change during a stream with a direct to PlayStation stream, it dies every time. So now we're back. So welcome back, anybody who makes it back in. Sorry about having to shut down that last one. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. Good start. Hey, what's up, K-Dub? How you doing? Ready for this NRL evening? Gotta remember quality that there's just everything is off. I can burn these tires up. Maybe don't make them dirty before my hot lap, but thank you, sir. Thank you. These qualifying laps will be my first qualifying laps of the week. I mostly just practice my race pace, so which is hilarious because I do think quali is going to be a big part of it. Getting a good starting spot in that first lap. I think the first lap might be a little chaotic. Qualifying laps definitely with the no tire wear or fuel are way different. It's bad. On a good lap, got to get rid of that. Too busy looking at what way the wind was. Finish this lap. A little bit of a crosswind. The best wind is obviously down this straight. Hey, Sal. Thank you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for stopping in, and thanks for the good luck. I think there could be some fun close racing tonight. Ooh, that was a lot more than I would have braked. It's actually honestly a little bit nice. I haven't got a lot of practice in with other guys on the track. I overshot that with the dirty air. I was just saying, I haven't got to follow a lot of guys. And the tires are super dirty. I think I could, depending on how long before we start this, catch up. Tires are still so dirty. Alright, now that we got some room, let's get a good little practice lap in here. Haven't had a single clean lap yet. That wasn't great. Maybe it was that. Good thing we're getting them out of the way now, right, boys? Get the bad ones out of the way now. Hey, Neon, what's going on? Say good morning. Keep overshooting that one. And that's the key to a lot of time right there. This whole first sector and a little bit after, I'm not hitting. We'll be all right when we get in there, but right now it's shaky. Full lap together. Better, still not perfect. It's like 85%. It's been shaky. Hey, Big Joe, what's going on? Struggling with that corner. Thank you, sir. Just missing them. You can tell the difference because like 0.3 off. That's mostly that sweeping corner. Jesus. Please don't do that in qualifying. You had a good chance to keep it narrow there and let me through. Don't do it in qualifying, please. We're just practicing right now, but... All of that. Whatever. It's just practice right now. Too much bumpy. Finally hit that a little bit better when I screwed up the beginning portion. All right, boys and girls. We need to hope for some clean track. Clean track, clean track, clean track. There's some a good time out there is practice, but a good time by Zilla. My gal had a nice time set. It's practice, not quality, but you know, those times are possible. So I'll be upset if I can't get to. I really want, at the very least, a mid 27. It'd be pretty disappointing not to be mid 27s. But it is quick quality, so yeah. Anyways, if you guys are here and haven't, make sure you drop a like. Definitely helps out. Also, make sure if you want to catch the live broadcast, it's probably not linked, but you can copy it. McNaughty's live stream, the NRL live stream. Make sure you hit up a like there too. You can open 2 tabs, you know? Heck, you can open 2 tabs, put me on, and the broadcast volume on for them. That'd probably be the best. And you don't have to listen to me. You get to listen to the awesome voices of Tune and Slow-Mo. But then you get to watch me. All right, 10 minutes. Better at least be a mid. We need at least a mid. Stumpy in front of me. That Philness livery, one of a kind. You can find Philness on YouTube as well. Stumpy! I did not think that's where we were all gonna just nail the brakes. My bad, Stumpy. Hopefully you don't have damage. I didn't get damage, so hopefully you don't. God, I thought we'd at least get through Sector 2 before we all decided to slow down and give each other space. This is about where I thought we'd start giving space before we lead up to that last corner, not way back there. But, hey, we move on. It's going to be not the quickest first lap because we all really were slow back there to get off the jump, so... What way is the... And we got a crosswind still, just like we were practicing. A little bumpy there. Hook it, hook it. All kinds of room behind me. Wasn't great. Couldn't accelerate up that hill. Alright, we already got that mid-27. Now we push. I wanted the mid-27 no matter what, now we push. You gotta still be smooth though. That's a tough part about this track. Pushing, but being smooth at the same time. But we don't have tire wear, so... Hey, Henry. What's going on? Purple again. It wasn't great. Let's say I had a really good lap going up until there. Alright, we still improved upon it though. This has got to be 27.2. .2. I wasn't the only one to improve there though. Got 30 tires now. Alright, one more lap at least here after this. This one's gone though. I'm already actually really happy with the time though, so I'm still only 5th. These margins are thin. Margins are thin. Only a half second behind pole, which I knew I'd be behind Sheldo. That's a really good time by Zilla. We actually should be able to get 2 in. 2 minutes left. It's a little slow. Alright. One more to see if we can pull something from you-know-where. I don't know if I have any more than that 27.2, but it starts here. Nope. Well, that was a good run. Now it's all up to what we can do in the race. Just finish this lap out for the practice, but it ain't the one. It ain't the one. Little power slide. Electric slide. Is Stumpy streaming? is. I gotta go talk to him real quick.
I'm gonna start on soft and save my tires and gas. Oh, you're fine, man. You didn't hurt me. You're good, dude. The island. Hey, RJ, that's okay. I accidentally messed up. I changed condo when I was coming out of the point.
I'm sliding into him.
Yeah, I'm sliding into Zillow. I think Zillow messed us up a little bit. Look at them. Look at that. I haven't even ran a 126. All right, Dan. Good luck. Oh yeah.
I didn't save my replay. Oh well. Hey, Turtle. What's going on, guys?
Start out on soft, save a little bit of gas with me, then short shift, and we're gonna try to save as many seconds as we can. Just by
Oh, all right. I didn't change anything, so we're going with that. I gotta get my chat back open here. Thank you, guys. I saw the good luck. Take Cole. I know I said hey to Turtle already, but oh, he just reset the. Yeah. I was about to say that was really quick. I hadn't decided on what I was doing yet. Core and Sheldo on mediums right now, if they stay that way. I think I'm going softs. No, there's a lot of mediums. All right, they're doing mediums, I'm doing mediums. I honestly have a bunch of core, Sheldo, fishtailed, all mediums. I'm going to go mediums. I honestly have a lot of different strategies, and they're all really close to each other. It just depends on what's more sketchy. All of them I have been fine with all week. I'm going to do one last check and see if anybody else has changed last second. No, a lot of mediums. I played around a lot with trying to do soft, and that's really stretching your softs. If we had the perfect wind, I'd maybe do it. Because with the perfect wind, I seem to have a little bit less tire wear just because of how it hit. Yeah, this is wave. Now we'll just have to make the call. Hey, Philness. Thanks, man. Sorry I didn't fully say hi to Stumpy, or to you when I was in Stumpy's. It was just really quick. I wanted to tell Stumpy, my bad. We all stacked up at a really weird spot. I'm just glad he didn't get any damage. I didn't get any damage, because that would have sucked. I know he didn't take it as anything, even before I talked to him, but I did not see it coming on that corner that I thought we would slow down on a straight instead of absolutely nailing the brakes on a corner. You're already slowing down for a corner, so like I'm just taking the corner as normal, figuring the straight we'll slow down. That's a good spot to slow down. You can put hazards on. Weird spot to be doing it in the corner, but it happened. It happened, and Stumpy and I both got away without damage. We got away without damage, so I'm going to check my little notes here one last time. What did I end on that I liked the best? 13 probably. That was my best time. The hardest part was testing from day to day and not having the exact same wind conditions. Yeah, I mean, and Stumpy and I have raced against each other a lot in this specifically. So, all right, we need to get through the beginning of this race clean. This first lap could be a little chaotic. So we want to get through it clean here. But yeah, we've had a lot of side-by-sides, so. Remember, we're on mediums. They're a little cold. Got all out of sorts back there. Opening lap jitters. Woo! These cars are just so close right now. God, I am out of shape. Little out of shape here. God. Just need to settle in. They're fighting back there now, so settle in. Stop worrying about the mirror behind me. Get into the 28s here would be nice. Trying to do a little bit of short shifting while I'm in slip here. Just trying to save a little bit of fuel every little millisecond when we get into those pits. Hey, Grovers. Really screwing up that turn back there is killing me. How's it going? Nice. Well, good luck on B. Thanks for dropping in. Strick is coming. Got it back on it late there. Another poor exit there down this long stretch. I need to get by, otherwise that big pack back there is coming. I take that faster than them, but there's nowhere to pass in there. so hard to pass here. Core and I have a little bit more pace than Zilla right now. But to get by is not easy. And we're getting caught by everybody. It's too early for me to make a undercut pit. I overshot that. Old tires and I overshot that. Love to hang with Core and get a little bit more space between Strick and I. So right now those front two are kind of checked out. Tires are definitely dying off here. So is Strick though. I have no idea when Core is going to pit though. This is the earliest I can go. I don't know if it's worth it or not. But I know the easiest way to get by is the pits or a mistake. Just gotta keep carrying speed through there. Alright. We decided. See, he had my early choice. He's going now. I'm gonna give it this one. And then we're going. I figure I also have course slip. Even though I do want to get in front of him, it is nice having a slip. Getting some room in front of us. Because he hasn't slowed me up, really. Like I talk about I can't get past him, but it's not like I've had really any moves to get past him. All right. Shell those in. Strick is still out, but Strick was losing some time. It's curious to see what all the strategies will be. There's a group incoming. I need to get in front of those guys. Oh, they're going to be right on me. Hey, Steven. How's it going? Sorry, it was really bad timing coming out of the pits there. How are you tonight? That's good to hear. All right, let's start clicking off some times here. I don't know if that outlet was quick enough to get in front of core. Now he's still filling. Alright. I gotta get that turn down, man. Somebody might be my best friend. They might be able to hold up Core for a little bit because they're gonna have one lap fresher tires. At the end of the race. Horrid. If somebody can hold them up for a little bit, I might be safe with that undercut here. I think I finally turned in correctly. Guys, I finally hit the apex on that one. So what's fishtail running is what I want to know right now. What strategies he got going? Has he been saving the whole race? I only hit the apex on that once. We're not going to do it again. Why would we do it again? We do have one lap fresher tires, then crew lob. So he came in on that early strategy that I almost did. Almost hit that. I hit the apex, but not correctly. It was not carrying the speed I needed to through there. It's definitely faster staying in fourth, by the way, going up that hill. But I've been saving. I saved a little bit of fuel on that first run, which means I need to save a little bit on this run too. So I've been upshifting to fifth there. There's one thing I'm disappointed in myself tonight. It's that turn back there. Been really slow on it. Fishtail must have worked out running the no stopper. Can we catch that? Can Sheldo catch that? He's getting pretty close. We got 4 laps left. It's a little shaky. Alright, I got 3.3, so I got a little bit extra. So we can rev it out a few places here. We're back to losing on crew lob, though. I think he was saving for a little bit there. Saving his tires for a push. However, his tires still are a lap older, so they could die at any point. So could mine. The lead's coming down to 8.7. Sheldo's getting close. This is going to be at the finish. And if he can catch him quick enough to slow everybody down up there so we can catch up, that'd be great. I don't know if 2 laps is enough, though. I don't know if 2 laps is enough. Not in 8 seconds. Got to be a full-on mistake to get there, I think. It's classic P4, though, if I can hold on. And NRL P4 is the position I've finished the most in. Including season finales. Like, it's just what I do, P4. Just trying to escape that interview, you know? Even though I don't mind doing the interviews. One more lap. Gonna need a mistake up there. But they are catching each other. So we could close in quickly, but 5 seconds is a lot. They'd have to beat and bang in order to catch up. Fishtail has already been passed by both of them, so... Fishtail's going really slow. Maybe I can catch him and still get P3. It's going to be a tough ask, though. I think he really just had to slow down because of being in that group. I'm going to let it rev out up this hill. I don't have my radar on, so I don't know if he's there. Let's go. Let's go. We'll take a P3 to start. We'll take a P3 to start. Let's go. Oh, I should have switched to my radar. I no longer needed the fuel when I was catching up on Fishtail. I left plenty of space. I know I wasn't near in his way. He was, oh man, Fishtail. I know you're probably not here. Fishtail every now and then does drop in chat. You're probably not here, but man, what a call to try that though. So close. Literally so close, Fishtail. Man. From leading that race to 7 seconds behind Sheldo, I'm guessing you just maybe he was just off on the fuel or the tires were just completely dead. I'm not sure. Oh, what a race. Hey, thanks, Arrow. That one, honestly, from a viewing standpoint, until the end of the race, that was probably an opening laps and end of laps type of thing. It was in between. We just kind of ran laps, a lot of laps. I gotta probably take this interview right away. So let me jump on. I'm gonna keep the stream going while I interview. Once I get the interview stuff. Let me save this replay real quick too. What a start. What a start though. That's a big start. Big start. Crew Lob, that was a good run. He took that early pit and made it work. That was huge. I know I should get pinged. I better put this on mute. Thanks, Big Joe. Like, because I'm a moderator on the channel, I think I can get in there early. But, all right, so you might hear a little bit. I'm going to jump on in here. Um, you might hear a little bit of a double because I'm going to go into this chat for, well, I'm going to give it one more second. It should ping us. I can get into the broadcasting booth, but man, what a start though. That's all I was hoping is just, and it worked out. I'm glad I went with the medium soft strategy. I was thinking about a soft strategy. Um, but my quickest time was a 12 medium. So I had to try the 12 medium. I don't know if they're gonna get this. Where are they on the actual broadcast? Anybody know? I haven't seen a ping for. I haven't seen a ping yet, and we're supposed to get it on Discord, I think.
End of that race, like Fishtail wasn't even racing on tires and fuel. He was literally racing on grit, determination, hopes, and dreams.
I'm just gonna join.
Yeah, yes, he was. If we do a driver of the day, like we haven't even gotten to the Division A race, but I'm already like trying to figure out candidates. And I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I think it's time we jump on into the interviews. No, so they're not here yet. They're not here. Oh, my apologies. I spoke a little too soon, but yeah, honestly, I'm blown away from the race that we just witnessed. Like everybody, they are here. We're good.
All right,
Everybody
you
gave
guys might overhear me.
110%, and I'm getting word from production that it is now time we get into the interviews. And it looks like we will be starting with our P3. We'll be starting with our P3 finisher in good old Sugar Shuffles. RJ, fantastic race. How are you feeling after all of that?
What's up, everybody? I mean, obviously, pretty good. I was basically the last lap, and I was telling my chat on my own live that P4 is just what I get in NRL. I finished P4 in the Division B. I think I've finished I don't know how many races now in P4. I was just saying, apparently, I'm just trying to not have to interview, but then all of a sudden, Fishtail must have just missed the strategy call. It looks like he had one heck of a try there. But yeah, feeling good.
Yeah, that was that was an amazing strategy, and it was awesome to see you pull off the last second step on the podium. So you were in a heated battle for that last podium step the entire race. What do you think really gave you the competitive edge over the other drivers that were also in that heated exchange for P3?
Luck. Uh, a little bit of luck. A lot of bit of luck. I between that and I undercut Core by pitting one before him, and that's where the luck came in. He ended up coming out, and he was behind Stumpy, who was on another strategy, and it looked like I just pulled away after that. And I assume it's just it was hard to pass out here. It was a fun race, and you were close to people, but it was just tough to find a spot to get around people. So, that undercut, and then just having luck where the traffic happened was most of it.
mean, yeah, I know luck is a big factor in this, but that was a really good strategy in pulling off that undercut. Slomo, do you have any questions for good old RJ?
Yeah, I mean, as Toon kind of alluded to it, it looked like you and Corridor had a really good battle going there. You know, as far as Fishtail running the no stop, is that a strategy that you were prepared for anybody to do today, or did you not expect to see that?
I thought it was possible. I never practiced it. That's just too much for me to. There's too many options in there for me to screw up. Too many laps for me to mess that strategy up. It's basically the only one I took out of my pocket. I, I I was thinking somebody might try it. It was definitely bold, and with us all being so close, and it was thin margins, it was definitely worth a try. So I mean, shout out to Fishtail for giving it a go. He almost got glory on that one. So
Yeah, a really, really good race. I mean, it looked like you were very consistent. You know, as we were kind of riding on board with you, we certainly didn't see any glaring mistakes, and it seemed like everybody really did a good job with that. Even considering how difficult this car was, did you like this car? Is this a car you enjoy driving?
yeah, I actually did. It's been a while since I've driven the TT. I don't think I've driven it since a daily way back when. I already forgot what it was, but it was a fun car. I like driving the random off meta group cars that we just don't get in dailies. It's just super fun to learn a new car, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I really found a good consistent pace, and that's really all I was trying to hit tonight. So it seemed to work out, and I'll take that P3.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right, Leo, do you have any questions for good old Sugar Shovels?
Of course I do. Congratulations, Sugar Shuffles. Good to see you up here finally.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so you touched on it a minute ago. How many different strategies did you come up with before the race?
Uh, I mean, there's a
Did any of
variation.
them?
Sorry, what was that, Leo?
Sorry. Did you have to switch mid race on any of those strategies?
Um, so I had, quite a few that were just kind of ranging, depending on how much you were saving tires, how long you could, make, how short you could go on the mediums. Um, I, I could have gone in 2 laps earlier and probably still been okay. That last lap on the softs would have been sketchy. But I kind of let it flow and just watched around me who else was pitting and what was going on. I also had a soft that I thought about, but that got real sketchy. So really, I only changed once in my head during the race. I just decided to go one more lap because I was in Corridor's slipstream, and I felt like he wasn't holding me up. I couldn't pass him, but he wasn't holding me up. He had about the same pace. So it was nice to stay in that slip, but I knew I wanted to undercut him. So I went one more lap hoping he didn't pit. And like I said earlier, that's where the luck came in. There was some skill keeping quality laps down, but the luck came in right at the end there where I got the, you know, undercut on core and came out in front of him. So
Yeah, it definitely paid off that split second decision to, well, let's try this, and well, it worked out. But again, congratulations, dude.
thank you guys.
Yeah, congratulations indeed. And before we let you go, I got one final question for you. You're pretty much a day one NRL competitor, and this is, if I remember correctly, your sixth season doing this. How does it feel to be back doing this astounding racing in this league?
It's great to be back. I did just so we have the record down. I did miss one season. I forgot which season, if it was season 1 or 2. No, it wasn't one. I think it was 2. Um, but yeah, it's good to be back. It actually gave me motivation to get back on the game in general. I've been pretty rusty before this. Barely ran anything. Barely even got liveries done. Shout out to myself. Anybody need a sugar shuffle livery? Hit me up. But yeah, it's good to be back. The NRL definitely gets us all going again. So I appreciate all you guys and McNaughty for putting it on. Everybody behind the scenes who's not up in the booth. You guys do a great job. So thanks.
Thank you so much for that, RJ, and congratulations one last time on your P3. you go rest and relax and enjoy the rest of the show. And hopefully, you are anxious to see what round 2 will be at the end of the broadcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
All right, now let's move on over to P2.
All right. Hey, TKs.
How are you feeling after all
Just got the interview done. I'm sure you heard that because you got NRL open for sure. Oh, man. That was a good one. That was fun. That was fun. That was cool to see it all play out. I am a little bummed for Fishtail. I mean, I'm glad it worked out for me. But, God, he almost pulled that off. Literally, he had 8 seconds. He almost got there. So, anyways, thank you for dropping in a like. I'm gonna head on over right now to the NRL. Big Joe, I know. Look at me out here giving shout outs to my own self, and I still haven't. If you heard on the I haven't been making a whole ton myself, so I'm gonna actually hit this link real quick. I know most people here know NRL, know McNaughty, where McNaughty can be found, and I have it in down below. But here's the live stream. Make sure we all go over there. I know T Case is there. Big Joe, you're probably there. Everybody's probably there. Make sure you go there because I'm out for the night. I'm gonna head over there for a little bit um, until we find out what we have next week, or I think we might have a week off in between this. So we actually have 2 weeks to practice. I'm pretty sure. But in that case, I should be on in between. I'll probably do a practice stream, hopefully, maybe a livery stream, maybe something for Big Joe. We'll see. It'll probably be something totally random, to be honest. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for the likes. It was awesome having you here for that P3. That was really cool, really fun finish. And now head on over to see Division A NRL action on McNaughty Gaming because it's going to be way even more entertaining than that. Like it's going to be they're in the Tomahawks. It's going to be good. So go check that out. I'll be over there. I'll talk to you over there. Until next time, take care and peace.